Good morning. It is Friday, December 22nd. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and my name is Tammy, and this is Stitching and Quilting, and welcome. Greetings from Maine, everyone. To all the people or all the subscribers that have been with me since day one, thank you so much. You are wonderful people. And I've had a small surge in subscribers, so those of you who are new to me, welcome. If you're planning on binging, the first couple, not so hot, especially number 4. This is number 19. So, I've gotten better. I swear, I've gotten better. So, I wanted to start with where did I put them? Oh, here we are. Nope. Oh, right here. I wanted to start with some finishes that I was able to do. So, first one is my Lantern Owlet in the Owlet series from Roliolis. This is the lantern. This one I did finish. And it is just so cute. This is done with a wool acrylic blend thread. And everything comes in the kit, needle, fabric, the threads itself. And I'm keeping the patterns because I'm thinking maybe I'm going to stitch them again. But I'm going to use floss this time. But these just came out so cute. And a larger size. Smaller, like instead of 14 count. Maybe use a 16 or an 18. So. And then the other one I finished was this week or last week. Can't remember. But anyway, this is Skates. This is another Roliolis kit. These ones were in my Christmas Advent calendar, which I haven't been keeping up with very well towards the end. I'm feeling very overwhelmed with the amount of starts that I have. So I am not. I'm going to keep picking them and posting them, but I'm not going to start them right away. I'm just going to put them in the project bags that they're in and then work on them when I can. So I just can't start anymore. I didn't realize the amount of what I was doing. And even though they're little kits, they're stitch heavy and they have a lot of back stitching and it's not getting fun anymore. And I want it to be fun because this is a hobby to me. So I do want to get it done. I did do a couple fully finishes this weekend, but I forgot to take pictures and they ended up going to other people, so as gifts. So let's see where we are. All right, so in my little book here, this has all my starts, finishes, fully finished, what they're stitched on, what I used, blah, blah, blah. So let's start with the first one. This one is Puppy in Stocking, and I started this one on December 1st, and I did work on it a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. I did get the toe of the stocking finished. And let me find the picture here. Oh, no, that's not it. Goes with that one. These are the threads. Here it is. Yes, here is the puppy in the stocking. And as you can see, I did the little thing on his ear, and I did the toe of the stocking. So I did do him a little bit more. So he is going along. The next one was the Jim Shore Owl Kit. I haven't worked on that anymore since the beak. I will show it to you though, even though I haven't really worked on it. Some of these are very pathetic starts because I just couldn't, especially towards the end of this month. So, here is my Jim Shore Roleolus kits. The owl. So pretty. And this, like I said, I haven't worked on this in a little bit, but I did do a little bit of beading, so I found out I could do it, which is nice. Put it this way. The beak is beaded, which is right here. This part right here is beaded. And I need to work on some more of it. It's just been trying to catch up on Christmas gifts and all that. I haven't really been doing too much stitching. I just showed you the lantern, which is finished. I finished that on December 8th. The Skate and Sled Shop. I don't know if I've really worked on this. I'll have to see. Back here. Ouch. I also found out on Monday that I have a frozen shoulder from my surgery in May. And I haven't been trying to catch up on things. So these are all the colors. They're a little bit of a rat's nest. Sorry about that. I'll put those over there for now. No. Oh. Did work on it a little bit. There it is. This is the Ski and Skate Shop. I don't know if I've gotten any more done since the last time we talked, but I started this on December 4th, and here it is. And these are going to be put in a certain order. Like if you go to Country Cottage Needleworks website, she has a layout for all this kind of series. So what I want to do, instead of putting them all on one piece of fabric, what I am going to do is I'm going to put them as a wall hanging in the order that they would be on the fabric. Just because I want to be a little bit different. And I like the idea, you know. Alright, I showed you skates from Roleolus. I started that on the 5th of December and I finished it on December 19th. Okay, and then Crow Kringle. I have not worked on this. I don't know where it is. Oh, right here. Here he is. This is Crow Kringle. And he is still nothing but a big black blob. So I want to make sure I have it this way. Here he is. And I really need to work on him because he really is cute and I love him and I don't want to forget that I started him. Which would be very sad for Mr. Kringle. Okay. That I started on December 6th. And I haven't really worked on it since. Okay. The next one is my snowflake stand. And they're all in this one little bag. Oh. Okay. Snowflake stand, where are you? That's not you. That's not you. That's you. So, this is what this looks like. I really haven't worked on it much. I started this on December 7th. And I don't think I've worked on it. I've worked on it a little bit since. I've got the stand itself done, and I got the tree done, and I got the garland done except for putting the snow where it needs to go in the garland. And I have part of the sign done. And this one, the snowman has French knots. I'm not doing French knots. I bought some beads. And they're little tiny beads, and they're going to go where the eyes are supposed to be. I'm not... I can't even do French knots when I do plastic canvas. And that's on like 7-count plastic canvas, and I can't even... No, I'm not trying to do it this way. So, this is as far as I've gotten. And this is as wide as it's going to be. And hopefully I have enough fabric to get the bottom done. But I've made it as wide as it's going to be. And I did finish the little, I didn't put the light green in yet, which is right here. On these two pieces here, it's light green leaves. I haven't put that in there yet. But I have done all the dark green. And I think it's really cute. I really kind of like this series. Alright, and I started that one on December 7th. The next one is the Frozen Hot Chocolate Shot. And that's this one here. Cute. And that one I started on December 8th. And I think I've worked on it since. Yes, I have. Because when I first started working on it, I only had part of the roof done. Now I have more of the roof done. And I really love how this is coming out. This is as wide as it's going to be. I haven't put the snow up on that piece of garland yet. But the house, I'm working on that, and I'm loving the colors of it. That cherry tomato and the red just are beautiful. And then, Mary and Bright Bear. I started that one on the 9th. I've only worked on it on the 9th. I haven't gotten any more done, so I didn't bring it in with me. I did not bring in little owls either. That's the Roleolas kit. I started that on December 10th. And that is done on a 14-count flax Aida using all the kit colors. And I started that on the 10th of December. Like I said, at that point I was starting to get a little overwhelmed, by all the things. Okay, the next one is... That's not it. That's not it. Here it is. This is the next one. This is a Jalen kit. It's called Patchwork Snowman. Yes. And I started this on December 11th, and I didn't get really much done. Just that little bit. And this is what he looks like. He's very cute, but there's a lot. I mean, it doesn't look like much, and I thought they'd be a lot quicker. I was very wrong. I was extremely wrong, and I feel like I'm disappointing people, and I don't want to feel that way because I'm trying not to. I just want to have fun with this, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick the last two I have, and if I start them, I start them. They'll just go with the other three I haven't started yet, because I have other things that I'm doing. I'm trying to get some Christmas presents finished up that were last minute kind of things. And I just want to have a good time doing with my stitching. And that's what I want to do. So, alright. The next one was Rain. I haven't worked on it. It's the cat with the umbrella and the mouse. I haven't worked on it since I started it on the 12th. And I started Patchwork Santa on the 11th. I'm using the 14-count white Aida and the called for kit colors. Rain, I started on the, Patchwork Patchwork snowman I started on December 11th. Rain I started on December 12th, and I'm using the 14 count Ada and the kit thread. So there's that. Alright. The next one. There were two on this day. Snowman and Pup, which I actually started on the 14th, but this was December 13th's pull pick. And here it is. Cute. It's cute. Oh, and here he is. This is as far as I've gotten. I haven't gotten very far with it, but hopefully this is right. Yes. I got part of his scarf done, and that's as far as I've gotten. But I'm going to try to get more done because like I said before, I'm trying to make a bunch of ornaments for my daughter. So a lot of these are going to go to her. So, you know, I kind of sort of have to get them done. So, yeah. But she's not going anywhere anytime soon. So, I mean, she's only 15. Okay, and then I started on December 13th, and I have worked on this quite a bit since then. I have started my 12 Days of Christmas by Jardin Privé. Things on my lap here. And here it is. And I like how it's coming out. It looks a little crooked in the hoop, but here it is. I've gotten almost 2 of the little houses done. I've come down here and filled in almost all of the leaves. I think I still have a couple more leaves that need to go in this one. I think I've gotten rid of all the leaves here. I think there's just a few more leaves I need to do up front. And I got the bird. And I just have to do some back stitching. But aside from that, and then I think I'm working on the water red, and I'm getting a little tired of the red. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this house right here up, and then I'm going to work in these two, and this is all the top of a page. This is the top of page 1 right here, and then there is 4 more houses down this way on that one page. So what I want to do is try to finish this one page and then work my way over to the next page. That's my plan anyway. We'll see how I do. I worked on this a little bit yesterday morning. Not a lot, but a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. Alright. And then I didn't really... I didn't really work too much on this one, but I started this on December 14th, as well as the Snowman and Pup. This is called Hope Snow Globe by Dimensions. And this is done on a 14 count plastic canvas. And this is as far as I've gotten. I really need to start working on some of these. And this is why I feel a little overwhelmed with it. I really do, because I've been having a really hard time. But I'm using all the kit colors with that. Okay. And then... this one's a very sad start. Very sad start. But yeah. I'm doing the Snow Village banner. Here it is. It's very cute. I love all the snowmen and the tree and the snowflakes, and I just think it's beautiful. And I started this one on December 15th. And 1 second. And I just got that far. That is my start. It's a little pathetic, but that's okay. When I can finally sit and concentrate and focus, this will definitely be some finishes for these. At some point, like I said, I want to turn them into a wall hanging. That is my plan. That's what I plan on doing. Hold on 1 second. Oh, there we go. And that is what I'm going to try to do anyway, is, you know, do some focus work. The thing I have been focusing on this week has been so great. It really has. I never thought I would like doing this, but I do like this particular one. Next, I started this on December 17th because I pulled it for the 16th, and here it is. It is the Design Works Penguin. And this is another small, pathetic start. Should have it right here. There it is. You can barely see the white, but it's there. This is done on an 18 count Aida, and I'm using the kit threads. So, there's that one. And then I have the Celestial Santa, which is another... I started also on the 17th. This is also done with an 18 count Aida. And there are fractional stitches in this one. And I hate doing those. But I will get it done. And here it is. Just a little pink face. If you want to call it a face. But yeah, that's what it is. And then... Hold on 1 second. Book sleeve. Bunch of little projects in here. Okay. And then on December 18th, I started and have just fell in love with this. And I was working on it earlier today, I believe. Did I leave it on the couch? Probably did. Hold, please. Sorry about that. I put it in a new bag, and I completely forgot about it. So, it's right here. In this. Okay, so this is Little House Needleworks Joyfulness. It's one of the Little Sheep Virtues, and it's number 12. And there, isn't it cute? Here's what I've gotten done. And I'm doing this on a 28 count tea-dyed Monaco. And I'm using all the colorful colors. And I started this on the 18th. And I've had to do a little bit of frogging, but not a lot. And the only thing I don't like is the ecru and then the next color. They really don't show up very well on this fabric. But in real life, they kind of do. And if I get it close enough here, you'll see them. But other than that, I love how it's coming out. It's my first time working on 28 count Monaco, And it stitches pretty well. Stitches up pretty well. It's pretty easy to stitch on. I have stitched on Lugana before. I wasn't really a fan. I still am not a fan of the, especially the 25. I don't like it. But, is what it is. Okay, and then this one I was working on earlier. And this one I started on the 19th because I picked it out on the 19th, I believe. Yes. And here it is. This is Roleolus Owl Love. And they are just adorable. Absolutely adorable. And what did I do with him? Aha. Out of the way. And here is how far I've gotten. This is, right here is the first owl. And then you have the other one over here. Right here is a heart. And this is his wing. And that's as far as I've gotten. And I started this the same day I finished the other one. Because I wanted to get at least another one done. So I did. And then I did start another one. It wasn't a Roleolus kit. This is from Darling and Whimsy. It's the Quirky Quaker Bear, and I turned it into a polar bear. And this is on, I think, I didn't write it down. I want to say it's on 16 count. Picture this plus Ariel. Or Ariel. Something to do with the sky. But you can see right here, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm using DMC White Etoile. And then I'm using, right, the darker blue is a sapphire from Sulky. And then this is I think it's DMC 157. The light blue. And it's coming out okay. I did make a mistake, but I'm just fudging it and calling it a day. And then I picked out Wednesday. I believe this was the choice for Wednesday. The Jalen kit, the polar bear. It's very cute. I am going to start it. I'm just not going to start it right now. I'm going to put them all in the same, all the little ones I'm going to put in one project bag, and then all the owls I'm going to put in another project bag, and then so on and so forth. Because, and then that way I can work on them whenever I can work on them. The pick for the 21st was Roleolus, and I'm calling this the Hiking Owl. And this is the 4th in the Owlette series. And then there's one with the alarm. I have that one. I'm going to do that at a different date. This one I'm probably going to do after I finish Owl Love. And then take it from there. I don't know yet. And then the one I picked this morning, and I have been posting them on Instagram. So if you've been following me on Instagram, you've been seeing everything that I've been, all the things that I've been posting. I don't even remember half of them, and when I put them in the bag, I kind of just, threw them all in the bag, and then I, after I wrote them down, and then put all, 24 little pieces of paper in a dish, and then shook it up, and have just been pulling from the dish every morning. So, this is Snow Village Peppermint Parlor. And this is going to be done on the same Snow on Aqua 16 count Ada. This one's kind of cute. I like the green-ish of the house. And these are really cute, and you can get, you know, if you work on them for like an hour, hour and a half, you can get quite far. You know, there's a lot of color blocking, which, you know, as long as you don't have to switch colors every 2 seconds, you're doing good. So, that has been my Advents. I kind of failed a little bit, but you know what? I want it to be fun, and when it starts being fun, it stops being fun. I don't want to do it anymore. So, I want to keep it being fun. So, this is why I have stopped a little bit doing this, but that's okay. Next year, I don't know. I don't know. I might be doing, you know, maybe I'll find a series that has so many, and I'll divide up the days, say a series that has 12, and just work on one every 2 days or something to that effect. I don't know. Or do 12 ornaments, or do 12, you know, somethings. I have a lot of small stuff that I'd like to do. So, alright, now we're going on to stash enhancements. This was my Forbidden Fiber Company Fabric of the Month. It is a 1/4 yard of Ada 18 count. And it's called Santa's Helper. Sorry, there's going to be a little crinkle. Oop. So here it is. It's getting washed out. It's a very pretty green. It's a minty green with some yellow splotches in it. I have a couple of samplers, Quaker samplers that I might put on this. But no. And then these I found while I was cleaning up. A lot of things just go on the table and we need to clean up the table. So these are Mad for Minders. Got a couple needle minders. I got the Cheshire Cat, Wednesday Adams, and the Sanderson Sisters. There you are. And if you've never shopped on Mad for Minders on Etsy, you really should go see it. She has a wonderful selection. She even has Doctor Who. I don't think anybody knew about Doctor Who, but I do. Alright, I did print off a couple of things that I want to do for the new year. These are possible new starts. This is from... Where is this from? Moon Stores on Etsy? Maybe. Yeah, thanks, man. Yep. Moon Stores. And it's called I'm Not Perfect. And I just love it. It is so cute, and it's only got like red, white, and black, which it's so cute. It's so cute. I really like it. I'm starting to get that Halloween itch again, which it's a good thing, I guess. All right, and then I found this because I had a friend of mine who saw my Advents, and she's like, "Well, can you do anything?" I found this. And I don't know when I'm going to start this, but I probably will, and may not get done this year, but maybe next year's Advent. I don't know. I plan on kitting up a bunch of little things and putting them in a bag. Or maybe I'll do it for Jingle Jangle July. Because that's going to be Christmas focus. So maybe I'll get some of the other stuff done. This one, I really like, and it's a Quaker. It's called Winter. And it's supposed to be 827, but I don't know if I'm going to do it in that color. I think if you do it on 16 count, it's 10 by 10. And that's where the 2-inch border. So I'm thinking if you do it on 18 count, it would be 6 by 6 maybe. Stitch area, and then add a 2-inch border, and it's going to be 8 by 8. So I might do it on 18 count. I don't know. But I really like how it's coming out. It is, because it's just like little motifs everywhere, and I really like it. The blue's a little bit too light for me, but I want something a little bit icier, a little darker. But you know, because when I think of winter, I think of really cold weather. This one I can't really show, but I'll do it. It's not the whole pattern. This is from Tinsel Cross Stitch, I think. It is Halloween, Quaker Halloween number 3. And I will just show the very middle of it. But it's just like little motifs. And that's it. This one is called Christmas Gingerbread Village. And it has 9 parts. And it's from Owl Stitching House. And it is very cute. And I have a feeling it may be in the starch at some point. I don't know when. I love the merry-go-round in the middle. I don't know if I'm going to do it all on one piece of fabric. I might. Not quite sure yet. But I might do it the same way, and just that I'm doing the Snow Village, and do a wall hanging. I don't know. This is from Good Morning Maui. I did start this, but I haven't. I didn't bring it in to show. But anybody who is a Big Bang Theory fan, which I am, this is perfect. I have Bernadette and Howard. This right here is Bernadette, and this is Howard. I have them done, and I did start on Leonard. These go relatively quick, which I like. So hopefully I can get this finished. Give it to someone as a gift, because I do know a couple of people that like Big Bang. This is another Satsuma Street that I've had for a little bit. It's called Who's There, and I just printed out one piece of it, and here it is. And I'm not quite sure what it's done on. The model was stitched on a 30 count Weeks Dyeworks linen in Tiger's Eye. I don't think I'm going to be doing that, but it's cute. I do know a few people who like owls, and it's very colorful. Very colorful. We'll see. And I printed out this one, and like I said, I'm starting to get the Halloween itch. And I don't spider stitch on Etsy. And if you do it on, it's 100 by 142 stitches, and if you do it on 16 count, it's basically $7.99. And that's rounding up. There's no border or anything like that on it. And this is the Sanderson Sisters. Hocus Pocus. I like it. So, those are some of the things that I have printed off. I have purchased over the past couple years. Usually when I buy stuff on Etsy, I don't always print it off right away unless it's something I really, really want to do, like ASAP. But like I said, I am starting to get the Halloween itch again, so we shall see. Okay, since we're coming to the close of December, I do have my whip board all set, ready to go. It's mostly Quakers, like I said, because I want to get some of my Quakers done. So, I did say that I had a list of things for 24 and 24. Well, I picked two. I did kind of like what the Bougie Sisters did. Nancy is doing 24 whips, 2 a month. Jenny is doing 1 whip and 1 new start. I went with the 1 whip, 1 new start kind of thing. So, down here in this little container here, I have, I think this is the first one. This is January's. Yes. These are my Januaries. The ones, and this is a Jasmine custom bag. She does wonderful work. I aspire to be like her. But. So I decided that I was going to work on my Judge Not. And I've gotten a couple of the sheep done. And I'm doing this on, I think it's like a cafe latte. I don't know. But I do have a good start on it. I have 5 out of 6 sheep done. One second, put this behind it. There it is. And I have the Judge, I think I put Judge Not, or Judge. Got that done. I still need to finish this first sheep. I need to fill them in. But I think it's coming out really nicely, and I am finding myself becoming a rather big fan of Plum Tree samplers. So, in fact, I have a lot of the animal trios. In fact, I finished one. It's the Fox View. I did finish that, and I was going to my stepdaughter's partner. So this is also on my whip board. I think a lot of the things that I picked are on my whip board as well. Not quite sure. But that's one of them. That's my whip for January. And then this is my new start for January. It is From the Heart Needle Art, February Quicker. And there it is. I'm just going to do it in the DMC. There's only a couple that I want to do with the Fancy Floss. And the one that I did for December, was one of them that I did for Fancy Floss. September's also got Fancy Floss in it. And I think November and March will have Fancy Floss as well. Okay, so that's January. I don't know which one that is. I think it's February. Yes. So, and these are my two for February. This is a bag I made myself. It didn't come out very well. But I did do it. So, yes. February, he is going to be Frosty Forest. This is a raccoon cabin. I started this one already. I love this one, and I'm really looking forward to getting back to it because I like it. I did finally get the floss I was missing, so that's all set, and this is as far as I've gotten with it. I love the fabric. I love the colors are just amazing, and I have to finish some more of this white border. The house, the roof is complete. The house is almost done. You know, I like that one. And then for February, I'm also going to, and I've got this partially kitted up. This is the March Quaker by From the Heart, Little Art. And this will be a new start for February. And I think, according to my, it's not really a book of days, really. It's like my 2024 date book, calendar, whatever you want to call it. I did pick out a couple new, picked out a couple days to do new starts, so maybe this will be one of them. I don't know. And then for, I'll just do one more. This is for March. I'm going to restart it before March because it's Mad March, so I wanted to make sure. And these go with the theme of my months. Like January is junk journal January, and I'm just gonna do little tiny things that I don't want to frame, or just little tiny stitches that they don't need to be anywhere. They can just be in my journal, which I have a journal already, and I have some washi tape, and I have stickers and whatnot. And that will probably go for the whole year because I can do pages for January, February, March, April, so on and so forth. So, like, I'm not really a jungle animal person, but I do have a couple that I might do. I can put those in my journal. Okay, so this is my very first Barbara Anna, and it is She Mad Hatter Dreams. And this is done on a 25 count Lugana. I'm going to switch it. I started it on the 25 count. I don't like it. I just don't like it at all. So I am going to rip all this out. Pull this up a little bit. I'm going to rip it all out, and I'm going to start on a different count. I like the blue. I like the color. I just don't like the count. And I have some 16 and 18 count that I probably would like more. So that is going to be a restart. And then I am going to work on, and this is the colors for the Mad Hatter. And then I'm going to do From the Heart Needle Art April Quicker. And I'm just going to do this in DMC. So that is for March. And last one I'm going to show you is April. What are we doing in April? I'm not going to get in there. Oh, gotta go the other way. But yeah, I'm going to be restarting that one because I just don't like it. I don't like the I don't like the fabric. I should have not done it. Started it on that one. I should have started on something else. I'm just not happy with it. So. And then this one is April. Now, I have done a blue flower before. It was a very little one. I haven't done anything big, but I am going to do a big one this time around. In April, this is my whip. It is Plum Street Sampler Snort Stack. That. And I will show you my progress. I love the colors. Some of these are the same colors that were in the Fox View. And oh, jeez, a mess. Oh, mess. Oh, sorry about that. But there they are. And then I've got a pretty good start on this. I think I worked on it for a couple of days. And I can't remember the fabric I'm using, but I think it's a 16 count. And where are we? There we go. I got one little pig done. And like I said, there was a oops somewhere in the border, but that's okay. But this is as far as I've gotten. And I love that little pig. And I love the colors of the flowers. And I can't wait to work on the rest of the pigs because they're absolutely adorable. I got the second pig started anyway. Oh, sorry about that. But there they are. Aren't they cute? Cute little pigs. I love the blues. I really do. I mean, I'm more of a purple person, but I do love the blue. Especially when it's a variegated blue. Yes. I'll put that back later. And then I am going to do this. The Blue Flower Gathering Honey. And I've got to get... I want to find out how big the stitch count is, and I needed the color list. But I think we're talking approximately 190 by maybe 190. I don't know. But yeah, this is my April new start. April. Animal April. Yeah. So bees are considered an animal. And I do know I have some new starts for April as well. And those are going to be animal starts. There's also a few things that I want to work on that will be celebrating their first birthday in the year 2024. Not entirely sure what, but I do know there's some. So let's see what I can do. And I'm kind of liking the idea of the theme. I really am. So we have Frosty Forest February, Mad March, which is going to be basically, it's not like March Madness that I know some people do. It's going to be basically Alice in Wonderland themed. I like the Mad Hatter, the Cheshire Cat, my chair, Dormouse, Alice, the whole bit. I do have an Alice that I have kitted up that I'm going to start, and I intend on doing that. Okay. When I get closer to what I'm going to be doing in 2025, I just might change the whole themes to something else, like I was thinking animals. I'm not a big, like I said, I'm not a big jungle person, but I'm pretty sure I can figure something out. I don't know. So I hope that everyone has Merry Christmas. And when I come back, I will be doing 2 videos. Oh, sorry. Next week I'm going to try to do 2 videos. I'm going to try to do a whip parade, but you've seen a lot of the whips that I'm doing, but I'm going to have my little book out, and I'm going to see if I can find all the ones that I've got going. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do a birthday start. And I know I just said that there's a lot of, starts that, but this is my birth month, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I do want to do a birthday start. For some reason, I'm starting to think Halloween-y, and maybe this, I put an order in for some fabric, so I don't know. I really just don't know what I'm going to do, but I want to do something. So yeah, either that or I might start a new sheep virtue, or I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I haven't really set my mind on anything. I have 2 choices. I can either do something Halloween-y or I can do something Alice. And I might do something. I have a dark Alice, but I don't know if I have all the colors. And there is no way I'm going shopping this weekend, because that would just be... I'd be mad. No. It's going to be bad enough trying to go to breakfast on Sunday. No. So, I'm going to continue to work on my owl series. And I will probably start my other owl soon. I will finish my advent calendar, and I will show you the pics that I got from that. And, I don't know. I think I'm going to continue to work on my sheep and my owls and everything else. We're just going to take it one day at a time, because I'm not stressing over this. It's not worth it. And I really just... There we go. I want to have fun. And if I start stressing over it, then I'm not having fun. So, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to try to decide that soon. But I have a couple other things I need to do first. I got to finish making a hat, which I'm halfway done. And I got to crochet the rest of it. And that'll take me a couple days. But that's okay. And then I think I'm going, like I said, I'm going to try and pick out a birthday start. I think I'm going to do Alice. I have it all kitted up. So, find out next week. I might just do a whip parade next week, and because there's no sense in me doing 2 videos, but it depends. It depends on what I So we'll see. But my plans are to hopefully finish up my January quicker by the end of the month, so I can get it finished, fully finished, and hung up on January 1st. To pick out a birthday start, to work on my whatever whips I've got going on here, which is quite a few. I have quite a few choices to choose from now. I think basically I'm just going to work on the owls, my owl stuff. Maybe work in my sheep, because these really don't take that long if you focus on them. So that's what's nice about those. I want to try to get a lot of my kits done. Not necessarily, by the end of the month, but sooner rather than later, so I can, have them done. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I am going to do something. And then we're just going to take it from there. So, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you. And please, 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 be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Stitch what makes you happy. Don't stitch something that's not going to make you happy. And, be safe, be careful, and I'll see you next week.